Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome to the Final Fantasy XIV video. So today we're going to start prepping for patch 7.4, the last major patch for Dawn Trail since the 0.5 patch is the catch-up / the end of the expansion, so 7.4 is the last time you will be upgrading your battle gear and so on. So this is going to be an item list of everything that you should be prepping for the new battle gear in patch 7.4. So let's look at the old recipes first, because that's a good indication of what we're going to be using for the new recipes. So in Endwalker's 6.4, the Diadochus set, you can see that they went back and used the basic materials. So you're going to be focusing on items like thunderyard silk, which is level 98, raw Kasnar ingots, Gargantua hide, claro walnut lumber, black star, etc. Usually I think you just need one each. So if we go back and look again, it was one each. Alright, next, aethersand. We're going to be reusing the levinchrome aethersand yet again. So it's usually one per recipe, so you just need one per piece of gear, just like the ones before it. Next is going to be the gem sap. Grade 4 should be the next in line. So look at alchemist. Gem saps, we use the eucalyptus, pearl grass, windsbalm bay leaf, kozamauka chamomile, and the wind parsley. The Yachtel spring water will be replaced by what? None other than the material. If you look at the old ones, the solution. So condensed solution is going to be coming back for the next gem sap of grade 4, and one will make 3 each. You'll also be getting the new gatherable item, so this one you cannot prep for. So you're going to be using the old reagents, you're going to be using the condensed solution, and the levinchrome aethersand to make the new gem saps. Now, when it comes to the tinctures that come out, again, you'll need the sand. This time I think they're going to end up using the sanctified water again. And if I go back and look at what we had before, we should be getting a new tombstone material for this slot here. So that is what you're ultimately going to be using for the next drafts. Okay, sanctified water, the reagents, levinchrome aethersand, and then the new tombstone material for these. Okay, how much you want is going to depend on how much you're going to be crafting. For me, I'm only going to be using enough materials to get myself one full set for my samurai as I gain myself tombstone gear. So that is what you're going to ultimately be using for the drafts, the gem saps, and also for the gear. You can't prep tombstone materials because new tombstones comes out with 7.4. The only thing you can do is make sure that you have your heliometry capped out and your mathematics so you guys can utilize that, because mathematics is bumped down to heliometry, and then you can pass in your heliometry for mathematics, I believe, to get yourself some materials to start out with. So make sure that both of these tombstones are capped out. Now let's go over food and pots. So obviously you're going to want to make the tassan because you're needing it for the CP. So you need peppermint, and this is going to be found, if you don't know, 10 AM and PM in Lakeland. Your retainer can only get 9 because they're in a unspoiled node, unfortunately, and your stats will not make it increase, so you're better off getting them yourself. So you need at least 2 to make 1 tassan. Next is the pearl grass, which makes the mind, sap, and draft. So if you want to make a crap ton of healer stuff, make sure you have enough pearl grass to make yourself some tassan first. Tumbleweeds, obviously you know it's going to be for gemstones if you want to do it that way, or kill the tumbleweeds yourself, or use your retainer to get these, but if you have enough of these already made, you shouldn't worry about it. And the Yachtel spring water. Each of these will make 3 each, so you're getting 3 out of the 2 ingredients each. Next is going to be either the new food and or the steak. The difference between these two, it depends on how high your stats are for quality, is 15 difference when it comes to Biogod's Blessing in the end. Okay, if I did without any help with food or my specialist, 5469 would give me 4485 in my Biogod's Blessing. If I ended up using the steak, this would jack me up to 5566 in my control, which gives me 4560 in my Biogod's Blessing. if I had the new food, which would jack me up to 5584 control, then I would get 4575 quality, which is a 15 increase from the steak. If I had a specialist equipped with 5604 control, that would jack me up to 4590, which would be another 15 points. So every 18 points of control gain me 15 points in quality. So yes, the food does make a big difference, especially if you're short 15 quality. Okay, so yeah, definitely the new food will definitely help and come in handy, as well as your specialist. But you only have 3, so if you're going to be using your specialist for battle jobs, pick the 3 that you're going to be focusing on, and then switch over, then reset every Tuesday. Okay, so you're going to be needing these ingredients here to make this food. I would recommend making it now, and then saving your aethersand for the battle gear when that comes out. If you want to go with the steak, which is still viable, then you're going to need these materials here. Try to make them in heritage found when the window for the S rank is up. This way you guys can have a chance of spawning it while you're prepping these in advance. Now let's talk about everyone's favorite pastime, materia farming. So if you're like me and have been doing the hunt since the dawn of Dawn Trail, you should have a crap ton of materia ready to go for your melding of your crafted battle gear. Now, we don't know what they're going to do with Savage. Are they going to release it during the regular schedule? Are they going to delay it because of Christmas? Are they going to delay it altogether until January? We don't know, but whatever they're going to do, if it's landing during the holiday, please prioritize your family over freaking Savage. The game is going to be there, but your family is not going to be there all the time. So please take priority when it comes to the release of 7.4 if it is during the holiday season. As for crafters and gatherers, if you guys not have your gear melded, you guys can skip it and go with the script set. The script set is going to include left side, accessories, main and offhand tools, and they should be on par with the 750 crafted set. You can replace the main hand with the relic tool, which I recommend. Either or will do just fine. I think the relics are, see if I can find it, 750 as well. So that's going to be an alternative to choice if you guys don't want to do the crafted set or meld it. You just go for the script set. Now we've been making videos for both crafted and script set versions, so I got your back on that. So last but not least is going to be the orange script turn-ins. So these are going to be rehashed and used in the materials that we're going to get for the new battle food. Since we can make these 100% with the high quality materials now, those of you who have your stuff melded, you can pick and choose whatever job and item that you want to turn in at level 100. So you guys can diversify your crystals. If you do not, then you're going to be sticking with the culinarian tacos with 2 high quality dark rye flour. So I'll leave that decision up to you. Now, if you look at the recipes currently, as you can see, 2 recipes will have 1 item tied to it, which is going to be the top item here, which is used with orange scripts. So you have the chuck, the cheese, the pepper, the leaves, and then the whatever these things are here. So 2 recipes will have 1 item for each one. Okay, so make sure that you have these ready to go, usually the day before the patch or whatever. I think the maintenance should be 24 hours because of the Savage patch, so usually we'll have the Sunday before, or yeah, the Sunday before the patch to prepare those. Alright guys, that is going to be my items list of everything you should be preparing for 7.4. Now obviously I'm going to be putting this in the description so you guys can reference it whenever you like. And as for the new battle food, I have no idea what they're going to reuse for materials, but kind of look at each of these here and look at the ones in the past to kind of give you an idea of the trend that you'll see. So like pepper, garlic, oil, let's see, your flour, milk, stuff like that you'll see probably rehashed again. So probably stock up on the basic materials and stuff like that. So for that, take it with a grain of salt, but always try to grab one of everything. Eventually, you'll hit the mark on some things, but that's my honest advice if you want to know what materials for the new food to prepare for. Alright, so guys, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the rest of my channel for more Final Fantasy 14 content. Plus, look forward to more prep guides for patch 7.4, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. And that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy 14 content and help with the YouTube algorithm. If you guys want to support my channel even further, consider becoming a YouTube member, Patreon supporter, or help me on Ko-Fi. The links for those will be in the description down below, as well as my Discord. And the extra special shout out to the members on screen. So until next time, may you forever walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut, and always remember to keep forging